Well, it is Saturday. It's a quarter till 12, and it is 45 degrees out here, but it doesn't feel like it. The sun's shining. I just took a walk and worked up a sweat. Also went and checked the mail, and I got something I want to show you here in just a bit. But first, I want to let you know that the weigh-in on Friday at school, our competition, that went well. I had another good week, so I'm happy about that. But I was really hungry when I got home, and so I made up a dish that I'd been thinking about for a little while. I had shrimp. It was butter garlic shrimp with mushrooms and red onions and riced cauliflower. This is what it looked like. Oh yeah, that was very tasty. And this morning, I made a cup of coffee. I used those coffee beans that I got from Starbucks recently, and the grinder that one of my coworkers gave me, and also I bought that Starbucks pour over or drip over, if you will, little contraption there too, and used that this morning, and this is what that looked like. Tell you what, I'm impressed. This is a good cup of coffee. You know, the bag of the espresso beans that I used, it calls for like 2 tablespoons per 6 ounces. Well, that little drip or pour over, as it's advertised as, coffee thing from Starbucks there, it holds 12 ounces, a little more. I put a little bit more than 12 ounces in there of water. So I went ahead and ground up 4 pretty heaping tablespoons of those beans. And I was afraid that was going to be too much. It was going to be too strong, but it's not. It really tastes good. It's strong, of course, bold, and it's kind of smooth too. I really do like the beans. I like that coffee, and I'm impressed with how good this pour over thing has made it taste. I'll experiment with different types of coffee. So for my first time using the grinder and using a quote unquote pour over, because pour over, I'm thinking you've got the spout and the water and the hot water and you're gradually pouring over it. This drips on it, but anyway, for the first time using all these things, I like it. Definitely a thumbs up. Like I said earlier, I went to check the mail and I got this book in. It's called You Need a Schoolhouse. and it says Booker T. Washington, Julius Rosenwald, and the Building of Schools for the Segregated South. Now, I read Booker T. Washington's autobiography many years ago called Up from Slavery, and I still have the book, and it was really good. And so when I saw this, I thought I just have to get this. Now, when I order books, almost all the time, 99% of the time, I get used books that typically I pay less than $10 for the book, shipping and taxes all included. And that was definitely the case with this book. And it's an old library book. But anyway, right now, I'm going to go in and make some soup. It's going to be cold again tomorrow, so I'm going to make soup for a couple of days that I can eat for a couple of days here. And I think after that, I'll make a cup of coffee and sit down and start on this book. Good Sunday morning, everybody. This is just regular coffee. This is just out of the regular coffee maker. It's still good though. Oh, especially on kind of a cold morning. Well, that soup was really good. If I say so myself, I really enjoyed that soup. So I've got a few more meals out of it. I shared it, of course, with my brother and my sister-in-law, Shelly, and they liked it. So, well, I'll tell you what, I do feel much better this week. A little bit of a cough, but that's just kind of a morning thing, I think. But no, I'm feeling a lot better. You know, I got tested for COVID on Wednesday. I was feeling bad last weekend. A couple of days, I don't think I mentioned this in the video. A couple of days, the last 2 days of the week before last week, my coworker a coworker that I work very close to, she works with the kids in a particular way. And so we whisper, we sit real close and whisper because we don't want them hearing what we're saying. And, when she came in, didn't come in because she was feeling bad. I was like, okay, well, she might have COVID. And then I got to feeling bad a couple days later over that weekend. And, but I started feeling better. I started getting better pretty quickly. But I did find out on Wednesday, I found out she tested positive for COVID. And so, they kind of basically, the school made me go get tested because I still had some of the symptoms, even though I was feeling better. So I went, the school district has a time and place that they often do testing. So I went there and it came up negative. So did I have Omicron? I've been vaccinated and everything. Maybe the symptoms don't affect me as much or as badly because of that, or my genes are I just not affected by it because I've really never had the flu. Anyway, I don't know. Well, I know that there are people out there hiking right now, and I know there are people on the Appalachian Trail, and I think some of them are in the snow. But if there's any that you're following along with already, let me know. Put a comment down below, because I really haven't taken the time to start researching who all is out there. So now I do want to mention that Probation Termination, you may remember him, he through hiked the Appalachian Trail, and then he attempted the CDT. No. Well, it wasn't the CDT, it was the PCT, I think. One of those. I've forgotten. But now he's doing the Florida Trail. So I've caught up with his videos. He just started just this month. So go check out Probation Termination. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. As always, please like, comment, subscribe, and Lord willing, I will see you next Sunday.